It's the Playhouse Podcast with Kat and JJ.
Can't believe it. I missed everything.
Missed the show?
What am I going to do?
Check out the Daily Podcast.
Found out over the weekend that yellow bell peppers will make Kat completely poop herself. What can you not eat anymore? Age is catching up to you, and it doesn't agree with your gut. What was yours? We had a lot of great calls in the Playhouse this morning with this. We'll get to it in just a second. Here we go.
Bingo! How fun!
Last week, someone lost an eye at bingo. Bingo!
Bingo what bingo?
Bingo!
This morning, I'm on the hunt for anyone listening who just got tired of their hair. You just shaved it all off. It wasn't like probably a calculated move, but you just couldn't handle it anymore. The women that do this just shock me. But every year, we'll hear at least a couple of listeners that'll be like, I couldn't handle it anymore. It's like Pedro in Napoleon Dynamite.
It got hot.
He got too hot. I shaved it all off. Or maybe you're somebody listening who thinks it might be the end of the world today.
Well, you own a Ouija board, and somebody that owns a Ouija board has predicted, or at least Satan maybe, through the name of 7.
Not today, Satan.
Not today, Satan.
Me and my husband have essentially been talking to something on a Ouija board that goes by the name of 7, who has been telling us that the world is going to end May 27th, 2025.
Thanks for this information early, jackass. You tell us
You have
today.
all these papers. You didn't hear about it weeks ago.
Years you knew about this, but you didn't seem to prep very much. How's Brandon doing this morning?
I'm doing good.
Good.
How's it going, guys?
We're great, man. Thank you for calling the show. You get the bingo this morning because you went and shaved it all off, huh? Why?
Okay, so you want to know the story how I did it, or do you want to know why?
Like,
I wanna
what was
hear
the catalyst?
all of it.
It's got to go.
Okay, so I had really long curly hair, and it was really nice. I got compliments all the time about it, and I really took care of it. Had all the products and all that good stuff. Had a routine, and one day I was just in the mirror, and I was like, I don't want my hair anymore. I just want to go bald, you know.
Yeah.
And so I'm in the bathroom, and I close the door, and I turn on my clippers, and I start turning it on, and all I hear is a buzz, right? So my girlfriend, she thought that I was just shaving my face. You know, she thought I was lining myself up and stuff.
You didn't run it past her? Wow. That is bold.
This guy's impulse
Been there for a
central.
while. The clippers ended up dying because they're wireless.
Oh. So were you just halfway through?
And so she comes in, and she's like, oh, my gosh. And then right away, she just says, she gives me a hug, and she's like, are you okay?
Well, seriously, an impulse move like that?
If you just get up off the couch and go shave your head, we're going to wonder.
Were you
know?
going through something, or you just honestly looked in the mirror and went, I don't want this hair anymore?
Oh, I'm dead serious. There was nothing wrong at all. And I had to explain to people, like, yo, everything's okay. So I'm not going through anything, I promise.
Yeah.
People were so concerned. It was crazy.
So you plug the clipper back in, you wait a couple hours, you finish the job. Were you happy with it?
Oh, yeah, I thought I looked pretty cool, but everybody thought I looked... So I had chemo back in the day.
Oh,
And
okay.
So people actually, like my family or my brothers and stuff, they were very, like, traumatized, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, they probably thought the cancer was back.
No, they just thought more like, or maybe, yeah, they just relived it, I guess. My brother told me, he's like, I can't have you ever do that again.
Yeah, I think it's probably just seeing you the way you were and having those associations with that vision.
So what's the cut look like now? Have you grown it back out, or are you staying slick?
No, I'm staying short.
All right.
I don't know. I can't grow it back out. I tried, and it got really long, but I had to cut it again.
Yeah, I got you. And she didn't up and leave you that day, too, right? She wasn't like, I can't handle you without the hair.
I'm sure she thought about it. But she stuck around.
Hey, this is a great story, man. I appreciate you chiming in. I hope you have a great day today.
All right, have a good one, guys.
See, that's weird to me, right?
Liam's been wanting to shave his whole head lately, and I'm like, is he getting old enough to make that decision?
For sure. By
and
13,
it's summer.
he decides what his haircut's going to look like, right? Why can't that just be the haircut?
I know. And Derek's like, fine. But
Uncle,
he'll make a face like, fine, but I won't look at you.
Let
you know,
Uncle JJ do it. Bring him in here.
Yeah,
we'll make a thing. We'll put it on. Everybody would love to watch that on YouTube. Me shaving your kid kicking and screaming and me shaving him down. I think that would be great.
Yeah, that'd
That's
be
great
good.
entertainment.
Good luck.
Why won't you let him?
I don't know. I don't know. Isn't there an app out there that I could put his head on and then
Sure.
it could show us what it looks like?
Probably
and
the
then he
same
can
one
have
where
a
you
preview?
if you're going to try on glasses on the app. I'm sure there's one out there that the Baldies Are Us or
I'll
something like
find
that.
one if he honestly likes how it looks, and his hair grows quite quickly. That by the time school starts, it probably will be the length that is.
See,
today.
he's lucky because your old man's got a ton of hair.
Yeah.
And I didn't really think that through the very first time I shaved mine, that it was eventually not going to come back. And then I remember the very first time we shaved it, I was playing ball and I shaved it all off. The whole team did it. And I was like, man, there's some shingles missing.
Holiday,
on the
what's
way
going
back.
on?
They were just like, it's not coming back the right way. And I'm like, no way. So careful. How's Allison doing today?
Doing good. How are you doing?
Good. I appreciate you chiming in. I got this email, and basically it was from this woman named Michelle, and she just said, have you guys ever heard of people putting money in an envelope and attaching the envelope to a stop sign? And we couldn't get any follow-up with her. And you say that this is a TikTok thing, right? People are just trying to get views out of the deal?
Yeah, I literally just saw a video like last night when I was scrolling. The account was called Find the Money Twin Cities, and they posted about they taped like $60 to the back of some black duct tape and taped it to a light pole right outside the U.S. Bank Stadium.
Yeah.
And they showed kind of the general location, and then whoever finds it first, I guess, gets it.
God, this could either go really well or not. You know,
I feel like this is putting, Funyuns in a dumpster and trying to catch people that are high.
Yeah. But I mean, everyone loves a good medallion hunt. I mean, like put out clues and, I know that stop sign. I know the background there. I know exactly where it is.
If you would have been in the Twin Cities, you would have went and looked for this, wouldn't you?
Oh, 100%.
I just feel like it could, and I know we're not supposed to be on guard like this, but you have to be. But I feel like it's a scary thing. Like, let's say you're a perv dude and you put $100 inside some tape, you tape it to a light pole. Even if that first person finds it, you're going to have a whole bunch of people coming by.
Yeah.
And if you're like a predator kind of guy, like there's a lot of people that are going to stop there.
And leave it to us right now to find the bad in this, where it's somebody that's like, I'm going to give $40 to somebody, and maybe they just want to give away money.
Allison, don't you wish you had $100 to put on a stop sign whenever you wanted, just see how many dopey people went there? Like, I wish I had that kind of money.
Yeah, I think they just have too much cash on their hands. I think they could just, hand it to me directly.
I was going to say, what's that like? Like, it starts in Mi Casa, but thanks for clearing that up. So it's really nothing other than somebody just trying to get some clicks on TikTok or YouTube, huh?
Right, and hopefully it's like legit and you don't get there and it's just gone. But
what if it's like funny?
Probably, and then they're watching from an apartment window, just laughing.
Or it's like Monopoly money. They just ran it off the copier at work, and now it's really not anything, and now you put yourself in harm's way. All right. Hey, thanks for chiming in. We appreciate your help today.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have a great day. My wife and I were at this little bar, little hole in the wall yesterday, and I have to use the bathroom before we're going to go watch a baseball game. And as I walked by this woman who was clearly pretty attractive, she's just like berating her child on the phone. And I couldn't have spent 5 seconds in front of her, but I was able to put enough together that I was like, geez. I mean, she was just really saying some nasty things to, I'm assuming her son, the way she was saying it. But it made me start thinking about what makes somebody instantly unattractive, even though they are. What's number one on your list?
I think when it comes to, and we have a guy that's like, you're always man bashing. Absolutely not. But I know, like, I know more amazing men than terrible men, which is good. But when men don't walk with confidence, that's unattractive.
Oh, sure.
Like if they're slinking and they are just going nowhere fast and they just, maybe something has beaten them down throughout life.
But you don't want to attach your wagon to that. You know what I mean?
I
like,
want someone with the shoulders back, with the confidence. Even if you have not one lick of confidence, I would never tell.
Everybody's going through something, but you don't have to wear that, right? Like somebody had said that, I don't know, a week or two ago to me. Don't let your problems define you. Mm-hmm. Like they can't be what people know you for. So you see somebody, they're pretty hot, but instantly they become unattractive if what's going on, Greg?
Divorce.
Really? So if they've been through marriage, that's unattractive?
No. Once someone is married to you and divorces you, they are no longer attractive.
Oh, I get it. So your ex. Okay. So like you marry a hottie, but when it doesn't work out, they become unattractive.
I don't know. I mean, we have talked to a lot of people with Psychic Kim where they want to get back with their ex. They got divorced and they're like, listen, the grass isn't always greener.
I bet
miss them.
there's a portion of this, though, where they become hotter. If you get out of a bad relationship, I mean, just your confidence, your self-worth and everything might glow up pretty fast. So you might become a little bit hotter. Jan, they're really hot. They become unattractive when what happens?
Bad teeth.
Oh, yeah, if they got the bad choppers. That was going to be mine. You can take the hottest person straight out of Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue, and if she is working with some chiclets, then no, it ain't happening.
But genetics can play a part in that. You can brush your teeth every day. There was that guy on the news, remember? He had butter teeth, and it didn't matter. Like, he went and he even tried to bleach his teeth. It wouldn't take. He just walked around with, and they look like corn. And I felt so bad for him because he had very clean teeth.
Who doesn't love
mouth,
corn? That's the way I look at it. The discussion is, what makes somebody instantly unattractive, even though they're probably pretty good looking? This is a very interesting text we got from Espy. She said, unattractive if they don't have clean shoes.
Okay.
Right? If your
That's
sneaker
not a
game,
hang-up
if
for
your
me,
sneaker
but-
game is not on point, apparently you can't date Espy. So the reason I bring it up is I heard this woman berating her child on the phone at a bar. Like, maybe you should be home with your child instead of at the bar.
You don't know. Maybe it was like a day of the kid just nagging. But if you're just always losing your ish on your kid.
In public, though, like, it just made this woman completely unattractive. So, Jason, they're hot, but you realize what? And they become unattractive.
Excessive amounts of piercing.
Oh, really? Okay. I mean, some people are really, really into this.
So the gauges get me. I'm not a big fan of the big ones that hang down like a plate, because I have a crazy association. I used to work midnight to 5 with this guy named Aaron, and he used to work on a big radio station in the city. And I remember one day said that his ear was not feeling right. And he touched it, and he had me smell his finger, and it was
They'll smell my finger.
It was 100% infected. I was like, you need to get to the doctor. But I just remember.
I don't mind the piercings that much. Sometimes I just want to ask the why. Like, what is it? Like, can you define in words why you got a barbell through your forehead?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to know why. Like, help me understand that. One more. Let's bring Brad on the show. What makes somebody just instantly unattractive?
Smoking.
Yeah, that's almost what everybody that's texting in is saying. Smoking. Just, it's bad for you. It's hurting you in so many different ways, and it stank. And and you're not going to be around forever. So tell me about the bell pepper.
The bell pepper was a lesson learned this weekend. Doesn't sit right with my tummy.
Okay, so you're eating a bell pepper for the first time?
No, a yellow bell pepper I haven't had in a long time. I normally just get green or red. I don't know what the component is.
And are you sure it's the pepper that messed you up?
Yeah. Yeah, because I eat ground beef all the time, and I mixed it in with like our taco, ground beef, some onions.
What do you think is in a pepper that made you have belly problems?
And I don't know where the pork situation came from either. Like, I don't have a colon, and all of a sudden it just stuff. It's like clockwork. If I were to eat it, I know exactly what's going to happen. Like,
if you were to have a pork chop, how long before you're in the bathroom?
I just maybe like an hour or so.
Okay. But then it's
going to be a very uncomfortable night.
Blowout, huh?
I know that.
What's the food that will instantly wreck your belly? Like, you can't have it. You love it because you probably like pork chops, right? Like bacon.
I love pork chops, and that's why I'm just like, is it worth it? I always weigh it. I'm like,
it's a calculated risk.
It is. So
what messes you up? And it probably started when you were like an adult too. Like, you ate it all the time when you were a kid, and then all of a sudden you had it as an adult, and like, you have problems. It's already going to be Wednesday, so we're loaded down with giveaways inside our live show from 6 till 10. At 6:05, we'll start the day by trying to give you $50,000. Our secret salad, if it's still alive at 7:05, can get you $1,000. And Bare Naked Ladies are coming to town to play a concert for you at the Ledge on Father's Day. Would you like to go? We've got more tickets Wednesday morning at 8:05. So lots and lots of reasons to get up with the live show. Right now, let's put a cap on the podcast. Found out over the weekend, at least Kat did, that the yellow bell pepper is an instant find a bathroom quick situation.
Yeah. Not my amigo. And now I know.
On a list of foods that are going to wreck you, guaranteed, what's numero uno?
It would be pork. Any pork.
What is it about
any pork chop, any pork tenderloin? I don't know what it is. My whole life, never had a problem with it. And I don't have any problems with spicy foods. Super weird.
You go to Hardee's and you have the Baconator and you're on the toilet.
Okay, so that's weird because if I have bacon, I'm good. So maybe it's just I don't know what it is. Honestly, I don't know what the disturbance is in my gut, but it's just not.
Well, I mean, your system is just
exciting.
It's not.
to deal with.
It's not built the way it was built,
right?
Without a colon, and then they make a colon out of your intestine, and so it doesn't really work like a colon, but kind of like a colon. So I get that. What's number 2? Is the bell pepper now number 2?
Yeah. And so since I had this done, what was it, like 11 and a half years ago, it has been a work in progress. It's just like a journey every day. You got to learn either the hard way or.
It's like when you hit 40 and you get allergies. Like it's a little different, right? It's constantly moving. I don't do well at my age now with dairy. Like it makes me have enough hard.
Does it?
Yeah, I get.
I switched to almond milk 5-6 years ago. I haven't had normal milk in that long. Yeah, it's light.
I only run across it when my wife will make something with like a bunch of cream cheese in it, and I love it because it tastes so good. And then all of a sudden, like that night, like literally, I'll go to bed and I'll just roll over.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a tent in there. The sheets blow up and everything.
You know what's weird is that I love that part of marriage. I was thinking about that this weekend. I'm like, I love that you just can be yourself. You know, I feel bad about the guy that works across the hall. He has never, ever passed gas in front of his wife, nor has she. It's
too much to hold in, man.
It is. How uncomfortable.
Hey, Jeremy, tell me about your wife here real quick. When we're talking about like foods that kind of wreck people.
Well, yeah, it's just one of those awkward situations. Me and my wife were out to dinner with some friends, and between you and me, she gets a little gassy when she has red sauce.
Is it between you and me, or did you make it between all of us? Yeah,
it's all the listeners too, but hopefully she's not listening. But yeah, look, she does, and bless her heart, she loves pasta and everything else, but yeah, she just, when it comes to like marinara or like those red sauces, like a pomodoro, she just gets gassy. I think it's like the acidity, and yeah, so marinara is coming out and she's going for it, and I kind of said it to her, I thought under my breath, but apparently everybody else.
Oh no. What were you thinking?
I wasn't, and yeah, so
yeah,
and she was kind of like, listen, I'm a little gassy too myself sometimes. So she was looking at me like, hey, it is what it is. So yeah, it's a tough situation to be in.
And it's funny that you say red sauce because red sauce gets you too, right?
Red sauce gives me heartburn like crazy. So I just don't do like pizza or red sauce.
Man, like you're never going to have like a deep dish pizza ever again in your life?
Not without a Prilosec, babe. It's just like
You're so...
I know.
Oh
don't
God.
Even say it.
You went from zero to old woman so fast. Father's Day, June 15th. What would be better than capping off Dad's Day with the Bare Naked Ladies at the Ledge? Saw these guys last year. I think I've seen the Bare Naked Ladies 7 times in my life.
What's your favorite part about it? I think you said like the interaction that they have with the crowd.
They're just goofballs. They're goofy. They're just up there having fun. Like they don't try and press a bunch of new music on you.
Yeah.
They're just fun guys. They're guys that you would want to hang out at the bar with.
Nice.
So excited to get you to the show. One of these 4 amazing listeners is going to be going with us. Could it be Sean? Good morning, Sean. How are you?
Not too bad. Yourself?
Good, man. Did you have a good weekend?
A little bit.
We're just a little bit of it. We're going to ask you one question just to get to know you a little bit better. It's on a truncated timetable. So based on the answer to these questions that you guys are going to get, we're going to find somebody to be president of Playhouse Island, and then you'll have all the power. So first, your question.
All right. Hot off weekend of grilling. What is your favorite thing to grill? A big steak? You like some brats?
Actually, I typically like burgers and chicken.
Yeah.
Burgers and
on
chicken.
the grill.
I tried to make some Juicy Lucy's yesterday, but I diced up too many onions and mushrooms, so it wetted down the burger. You live, you learn.
You live, you learn.
Yeah.
That's Sean. He likes him a little burger as well. Also on the island this morning is Kevin. Yo, Kevin, what's good, man? How are you?
Hey, how's it going?
Great, thanks. One question. Kevin's amped. I like this. Kevin's got one question. Maybe he should be a president.
All right, Kevin, since it's going to be on Father's Day, what is the one thing that your dad taught you that you still carry with you to this day? Like a life lesson or...
Sure. That you have to swear just the right way when you're fixing stuff.
And what's the right way?
No,
a combination of, don't say any swears, but... What's the right word?
Oh, it's definitely got to be combination.
Yeah.
It's got to be combinations.
Especially when they're new combinations and no one's ever heard it.
Yeah.
I thought Kevin was going to be the guy that's like, I don't know, I never knew my father. He left when I was 4 days
So
old.
that was one risk I was taking with that. I was like, oh, no.
Ryan is also on the island this morning. Yo, Ryan, what's good, man? How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Great. Thank you for calling and taking a shot at these tickets. Kat has one question to see whether or not you'd be a good president.
All right, Ryan, what was the best part of your weekend?
Took little one on the boat, and she loved it. So
Cute.
first time this year.
Right on.
Class.
How old is your daughter, then?
She just turned 23 months.
Oh, wow. I thought he was going to say 23 years and she just got on the boat for the first time. I was like...
23 months.
So
nice.
she's almost 2. I got you. I forgot that parents speak in month language. I'm so far gone from
My
being
child's 112 months.
Holly is the only girl on the island this morning, which can be a little intimidating. How's Holly feeling?
I'm doing great.
Good. You got one question to determine whether or not you'd be a good president.
So I should have swapped this question with Ryan if I knew Holly was going to be the last, which I did know. But do you believe in going number 2 in the lake? Do you look at it as fish food? Okay. Look at this guy over here.
Listen.
Look at this guy over here. It's
I have
like,
No.
If it's an
something he
emergency,
tries to
I
do.
will dump in a lake.
Is this really a question?
Yes, it is, because we are in the land of 10,000 lakes plus, and people do this. They'll just hop off and go
You've
number 2.
never slid one out while you were in the lake.
Can you even imagine, like, water skiing, and then you're waiting for the boat to come back around, and it just hits the side of your neck, and you're like, what? What animal just did that? And it's a human. So,
No.
Good.
It's I think it's all the same.
Number 1 only.
It's all the same. So
Okay.
based on those answers, who do you think would be a great fit to be president of Playhouse Island this morning, Kat?
But like-minded, I'm going to say Holly.
Holly, all
Gonna
right.
kick it off.
Congratulations, you're locked in as president of Playhouse Island. So here's how this is going to work. You've got to start telling us which line to hang up on, but you don't know which line you're on. So who do we hang up on first? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
Oh, why'd you make me president?
All this pressure. Oh, my gosh.
Because I like that you don't doo-doo in the lake. That's all.
See, if you'd have said you crapped in the lake, you'd be just a regular
Probably
person.
would have gone with Sean. I don't know.
3?
3 must go. Therefore, we say goodbye to... Aw, Sean.
Dang
I'm
it.
so sorry, bro. You got to go.
Sorry,
But
Sean.
it was good having you on the show. I hope you have a great day today. All right, Holly. 1, 2, and 4 are still alive. Who's got to go next?
4.
4 must go. Therefore, we say goodbye to... You, Holly.
No, I'm sorry.
You voted yourself off.
Dang
But
it.
good luck. We'll have tickets all week long. I hope you have a great morning. All right, Kat, Kevin and Ryan are still both on the line. Who would you vote in as the next president here to make all the decisions?
Let's do Potty Mouth Kevin.
Kevin. All right. Hey, Kevin, congratulations. You weren't our first pick, but you're here. You are now president of Playhouse Island, and you've got to determine which line we hang up on, 1 or 2, but don't hang up on yourself.
All right, let's go 2.
2 must go. Therefore, we say goodbye to
50-50.
you, Kevin.
No!
Man,
Dang
have
it.
a great morning. More tickets for you tomorrow. And look at that. Ryan, you didn't do anything, and you won the contest.
Nice work.
The Scripps National Spelling Bee.
Live all week long.
It will highlight our brightest youth minds.
Weirdos. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I'm only saying that because I can't
Because you
spell
can't
a lot
spell.
of
Now,
words, so.
again, I'm a famed former 4th grade spelling champion at Belle Plaine Elementary School.
So I'm going to capitalize on
Let's
that.
go. Let's go. I'm
have
up
a
for the
good list.
challenge. I'm a very good speller.
So these are all words that might be asked to be spelled. They'll ask for the Latin origin.
By 9-year-olds.
They'll whisper in their hands to make sure they have the right spelling. First one, felonious. Felonious.
Felonious.
That's right.
Of course it is.
Good job.
Because who's a former 4th grade spelling champion? This guy.
All
Who knows
right.
more about felonies than this?
Let's do extracurricular.
EXTRACIR. No?
If I was a judge, I'd do that.
Just shock 'em.
Over the top.
Wrong.
Wrong.
You're wrong, Mitchell.
No, you said CI. It's CU.
Extracurricular. Oh, yeah.
ICULAR.
Easy mistake.
Dummy.
Easy mistake. Give me another one.
Let's do Hazelnut.
H-A-Z. Well, it's got to be E-L-N-U-T.
That is correct.
Damn,
let's
I'm
do
lighting
two
it up.
more.
I'm on fire.
Let's do predicament.
P-R-E-D-I-C-U-M-E-N-T. Oh, wait. What is it? A-M-E-N-T?
Yep.
Damn it. I had a half right. I'm giving myself half point for that one.
I had a good one back here. Let's do memorandum.
M-E-M-O-R-A-N-D-I-U-M. No?
You keep adding these vowels, man.
What did I miss?
It's just D-U-M, not D-I-U-M.
That's dumb as a memorandum. Do you guys remember when that one kid, Evan, won the Scripps National Spelling Bee a few years back, and we used all of the clips from the spelling bee to call this guy?
Automotive.
My name is Evan
How can I help you?
Stombude.
I have no idea. Are you saying Chevrolet?
Scomberde.
What are you're spelling something?
If you're not saying it right, I'll probably not spell it right.
Yeah, I don't know what you want me to say. Is there somebody here you want to talk to? You called a body shop.
Well, let me make sure I'm saying it right.
What are you trying to say?
Scombude.
I want to help you, but I don't know what you're talking about, okay? And I got a lot of work. I got a lot of work to do. So
okay.
I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Okay.
Automotive.
My name is Evan.
Yeah. You just called here a little while ago.
I thought you were saying Scombude.
Are you looking for your dad?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Scombude.
That's your last name?
Scombude or Scombude?
Kid, I don't know. You tell me.
Scomberde.
Are you sure you have the right number?
You better ask my mom if you want the answer to that question.
Give the phone to your mom and I'll talk to her, okay?
I don't know what my mom said.
You don't know what your mom said. Well, we got a lot of work to do.
Is it Latin?
No. Automotive.
Stombude.
You got to quit calling here.
Scomberde.
Kid, playtime's over.
Did you say my name wrong?
Is your name Paul?
If you're not saying it right, I'll probably not spell it right.
Okay, I'll say it again. Paul.
Is it Latin?
Quit calling.
Did you say my name wrong?
I don't know what your name is, dip.
Scombude.
What do I
thought you were saying
get...
Scombude.
Yeah, okay. What do I have to do to get you to quit calling here, kid?
Scombude or Scombude?
What are you, Rain Man? Enough with the Scombude, okay?
I thought you were saying Scombude.
Who cares about that? It doesn't make any sense.
Scomberde.
Would you quit calling here? Seriously, kid.
Is it Latin?
Latin? I'm letting you know, and I'm going to find you. I'm going to slap the out of you.
If you're not saying it right, I'll probably not spell it right.
Spell this, you little...
Stombude.